Pawn equals the world. Fat Ayana Koji. Jet did that. He did the step 5 manipulate, step 6 goon.
Good morning. I have a scoop of Big Bad pre-workout in the cup, and I'm gonna drink it real quick and go to the gym. I've got my mic, so this is gonna be chopped cheese. Whatever, I'm just gonna do a voiceover and have music. Today I hit upper, and because I hit upper lower, I do 1 to 2 working sets per exercise. So this is really low volume compared to other splits.
I feel weird on my chest, like position wise.
In this clip, I was curling the 50s, and I did a couple reps. This is a pretty decent set of the 50s. I usually get around 5 or 6 reps in each arm. And today I did, I think, 6 reps in each arm? I don't know, but it felt pretty good today. So this is actually my girlfriend, and she's doing lat pull downs. I moved on to the pec deck, and I put on the stack and did a few reps. My girlfriend says I do the pec deck weird because I do my legs straight out, but I say whatever, it feels more comfortable. I want to start using the gym pin on the pec deck, so I just need to be able to hit it harder or be less fatigued from bench press because I do bench press till failure almost every single day, and that fatigues your chest crazy style and limits my strength. After angle maxing, I moved into some JM press. I like JM press for like lockout work for bench press. I never really get to it that much because it requires a setup, and I would have to take the Smith machine to do it. I also kind of cheated a little bit by pulling myself like right there when I pushed myself back. I was able to incorporate a little bit more chest activation. But low key, if I didn't, I probably would have guillotined myself. You see my girlfriend getting scared for a second, and then I just peel over and die. I kind of had a realization where the Smith machine top bar actually lies perfectly on the back of my head. So I was able to kind of lean back into it and like support myself doing lateral raises, and it actually felt really secure and I felt really strong to do it. I did the 35s on lateral raises for like an extra 5 reps because how stable I felt. It was actually insanity.
Did they hear all the pops?
Probably.
That was my last exercise. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries.
Alright, that was a pretty good gym sesh. I'm NGLing with you. I'm gonna go home, eat, pack some food, go to work, go home from work, go do some work, go to sleep, wake up.
Welcome to episode 7 of trying to make $5,000 in a month from my pre-workout company. I'm officially locking in, and I'm putting, I don't know, balls to walls. I think the saying is, I just got a sale, check it out. Boom. Packaged it. Let's freaking go. New monitor up in here. Disregard the mess. Alright guys, ask me what time it is. Uh... Where did I put my phone? Oh. Black and red. like I'm Spider-Man. If you're new, my name is Carter Bigley. I'm a 19-year-old pre-workout. I'm a 19-year-old pre-workout manufacturer. I am the owner of Lore Sups, the best pre-workout in the world. 4.9 stars on Google. Every single one of my customers is a reoccurring customer because I make a good product. In this video, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go over some of my work stuff and stuff that isn't super cool, like making pre-workout. New additions to the Lore Sub setup. First off, Monitor. That's my book. I'm reading Lord of Mysteries. Me and my girlfriend, and then I have the whiteboard where it's pawn equals the world. Fat Ayana. That's Jet. Jet did that. He did the step 5 manipulate, step 6 goon. I knew ever since I was a kid I did not want to do something normal or whatever. Everything that I ever thought of doing, like in my head, was like weird or like crazy or whatever. I remember when I was like a kid, I always wanted to make an app, and then that was my dream. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make an app, and I'm gonna make a lot of money off of it, and then I'm just gonna sell the app. I was a kid, and then it shifted to doing a couple other things. And then one point in my life, when I like basically started high school, I had no dream, and that was like the worst part of my life, where I had nothing to strive for other than like baseball and school and stuff. But when I had like nothing to fill my creativity, it was just I don't know, it was rough. So I found Lore Sups as like something I really want to do, and I'm pursuing it, and this is just what I'm going to do with my life. And I don't care how long it takes me to get there or what it takes for me to get there. This is going to be my way out of a normal life. So, yeah. Well, I just recorded that segment, and I cannot find my USB-C data transfer cable, and I kind of need that to like transfer data. Oh, nice. Yesterday, while I was at the day job, I got an order on my website, and since I'm basically Batman in there and nobody knows that I am a supplement shop owner online, I had to contain my excitement. But I was looking at the details, and I was like, okay, big bad pre-workout, all right. And I was looking at the location, and they live like 10 minutes away from my house. So I got their package, and I'm going to deliver it by hand. I made a joke. This is so funny, because I made a joke in the car driving home from Colorado, and I was like, you know what? I think it'll be a funny idea one of these days to like hand deliver a package. That'd be a pretty cool video. Obviously, this isn't like getting on a plane with pre-workout and flying across the country with it, but it is still pretty funny.
Because you didn't print it.
We are here. We have the package. Fastest shipping ever. Call me Mark Zuck. So, guess whose website has not been able to be indexed by Google because there was a problem. So the green bar up here are all of my approved products, and then the yellow ones are unapproved, and then the red are the yellow is limited, and then the red is unapproved. So there was a broken link in my website. At some point there was a link that was broken, and then it basically got my website blacklisted off of Google. So that kind of like I don't know, dude. I guess it makes sense of why I started to get less sales. I'm like all of my click potentials are low, available soon, or none. I'm gonna break the fourth wall a little bit, but I've been editing this video. But I need to get some different editing software because I'm gonna have to start paying for CapCut. So I'm either gonna have to start making money on YouTube, or I have to find a new editing software. So subscribe, freaking losers. I'm clocking in to freaking work. Here we go. Stopwatch. I'm gonna see how long I am going to work, and I'm gonna pause it when I take breaks. But freaking, I just got my stuff. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Products. Boom. All of my products are now approved. Wait. Yes. Missing shipping info for 27 countries. I don't ship worldwide. I only ship to the US, so that doesn't even freaking matter. Prevents from showing in South Korea. Missing Korean business registration number. All right, I'm learning how to do Google Ads through some AI, so I'm gonna see what's good for that. I'm gonna see how this goes. All right, I just clocked back in. I'm at 3 hours and 6 minutes on the day of just lore subs work. This is not class work or anything else that I had to do today. Just working on lore subs has taken me 3 hours, 6 minutes, and 40 seconds. I am throwing labels on this creatine only order that I got yesterday. Well, I had a couple printing troubles, so my stupid thermal printer. I've been doing lore subs work for 3 hours and 24 minutes. And I still have some video to edit. Let me pull up what I've done and I'll show y'all. Okay, well, I'm running some ads and that's gonna be, I had to learn how to do all that stuff. And then I got my products back on Google. They weren't disabled anymore or limited because I had problems with my website. And then, oh, you know what I do need to do? Guys, look at this nonsense. Loresubs.com. Okay, boom. This is the website, right? You go to supplements. Pink! I'm gonna change that. Okay, shut up. Okay, that is better. That's a lot better. Alright. I'm gonna go edit. I'm about to be 3.5 hours on the day for just this. I've also done schoolwork today. I'm gonna need to pop a freaking energy drink. Alright, I'm gonna go back to editing. I just finished editing. I'm at 4 hours and 11 minutes of lore work today. I'm putting in the freaking hours, legit. Ole guacamole. I still have to make a thumbnail. I guess I'll go do that really quick. 4 hours, 36 minutes in. I got the thumbnail down. What am I doing, bro? Okay. I'm gonna go post this video now. Like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed. I put a lot of work into this. Goodbye.